Hello everybody, my name is Troublemaker,
And I'm Rangru.
and this is ESL's Go4Wargame Cup, week number 7, in the blue, first time in the finals, playing as NATO. We have Motoka and Toppo, the team JP.
And on the NATO Op 4 side, yet again, we have Sam with Yukazi and Pikachu in another finals, just like last week. And hopefully, fate will be good.
Another NATO versus NATO.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, a lot of people really been favouring NATO's, I have to say, in the finals. Mainly because of the reserve infantry, I have to say. Been quite a popular tactic. Right now, quite a few Blackhawks and Pikachu really liking their helicopter tactics like last time.
Looks like both are actually going to go for some pretty similar. There's also
Mm-hmm.
Blackhawks here for Motoka as well. Um, this could go either way. It could be a perfect stalemate, or one group of Blackhawks can just completely decimate the other,
Mm-hmm.
depending on how they mix in their AA helicopters or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, indeed. Also, what map is this? This is bloody hell. Let me look it up real fast. It is the map. I should actually looked this up beforehand. I do apologise. The map is Headmark. Headmark. It's
Headmark. Well, that's a
Headmark.
DLC map. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That would be why no one plays this
Very.
map.
Yeah, it's a very open map, as you can see. Lots of open area, not many towns to really garrison your infantry in. But there is an awful lot of forest in the middle, an awful lot of forest. So, a good hiding spots as well as this weird, like, bridge area of nowhere down south, or the
This is
bottom side of
actually,
the map.
I think this would be one map where Pact might do insanely well, just because
Mm-hmm.
big open areas for tank battles, lots of places for the very cheap yak napalm.
Mm-hmm. And just a crap ton of ATGMs they have. Also, you have resupply routes in Go for Bravo, so north side for resupply, and only one resupply route on the south side in Foxtrot, so that will probably be heavily contested.
Indeed, especially it's the challenge point for that 2 point base.
Mm-hmm. And things would get started any minute now.
Yes, there's a little bit of AA helicopters on the
Mm-hmm.
taco side. Let's see what we have here uh, for Sam. Looks like Gazelles will be their AA helicopter of choice.
Really liking Gazelles, especially from the last few matches. They do quite well early on, as they're a nice cheap helicopter with a decent auto cannon, which will do fairly well against other helicopters and lightly armored targets.
Yeah, and those infantry, yes. Well, how was your Remembrance Day?
Fine, pretty good. I'm in Canada as well, so it's all about the vets going overseas in World War One, World War Two, and the Korean War.
Did they give you the day off?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Oh, good. Well, a
Mm.
lot of people don't give you Remembrance Day off.
Yeah, it's quite an important day, I have to say.
Yeah, of course, where I am, Newfoundland, we weren't directly involved in World War II. Our
Mm.
last war was World War One, and so
Mhm.
very, very few vets. I mean, the story of Korea in Canada is something along the lines of like 600 Canadians held off like the entire North Korean
Oh
army,
yeah, that one. I heard
and
about it.
there are so few survivors of that though.
Mhm.
This year, of course, is the year of the Korean conflict in Canada.
Mhm.
Well, supposed to be for 2013, but there's just nobody left to
It,
celebrate it. Like,
wouldn't this be like the 60th anniversary of the ending of the Korean War this year?
mhm.
Because it's 2013.
If I remember correctly, this is somebody can try and correct me, but I'm pretty sure it's true. There are more World War II vets alive than Korean conflict vets.
Mm.
Anyway,
Anyway, a lot of courses
oh, a
from
lot.
Topo, as well as some Drakens from Motoku. Probably gonna do a lot of bit of cheesy napalm. Well, no planes coming out from the Sam side.
Not yet, at least. I've
Mm,
noticed that Sam been using some pretty cheap. Uh, they've been favoring those Draken, which of course are very, very cheap, and
mm-hmm.
they can deploy them very, very quickly after the match begins. Just
Yep. But they are going to get shot down. We have another Draken from Pikachu to intercept Draken, as well as the AA, Mortar 2 Roland, and AMX-13 has taken some shots off. Notice all the way up top, there's a crap ton of Blackhawks flying over. But Toppo does have helicopters to really put a sting in his plan unless they can land.
Very much must have been studying Sam's play. Note the
Mm-hmm.
VABPC, the command armor is almost dead, running through
Mm-hmm.
2 fires, as well as most infantry.
Yeah. Oh, the VAB. Oh, it's just gonna live, it seems. Oh no, it gets blown up.
Ooh, that is
They've,
a big hit. Now, they
they're
did
not.
gain position, though. That's one big thing.
Mm-hmm.
They lost their command, but they did gain this forward position. Since they invested so much in the air, they don't actually have enough infantry to actually take this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big consideration right now.
Indeed, indeed. As you see, Pikachu managing to garrison that little factory area. They won't be able to capture Golf immediately. You're gonna have to get a second CV to bring reinforcements from yeah. While Motoku managed to capture Bravo, so he's gonna get the reinforcement advantage early on.
And the bleeding has begun.
Mm-hmm.
I see an early JP advantage, something not really expected from our newcomers.
Mm-hmm. They actually managed to capture Echo of relative ease. Yeah, we do have some, that's probably reserve infantry from Yukazi moving up through the open. And also Sam, mainly Yukazi, managing to capture the Foxtrot south side. That is quite good for them. Another reinforcement route. They could probably attack Charlie or Echo if they want to.
And that's exactly, he's got 2 infantry moving up now. There is one VAB
Mm-hmm.
coming in to intercept, but that's not going to be able to challenge it. If he can keep pushing with that, he could get an easy command kill. I don't know if he will, though.
Yeah, it'd be quite crazy if he could. Oh, we actually unloaded the infantry's Hervermans, reserve infantry, in that little road area. It's like a lumber mill? Yeah, it's a lumber mill. Very good spot to ambush tanks as they come down the road.
You sure
Very
it's a
good
lumber
spot.
mill?
I don't know. I
Lots
just
of trees here.
it looks like a farm, but there's a lot of wood.
Yeah, like Harvest Moon, you know, like we have to
Yeah.
deforest the area every single season. Magically, wood shows up when the winter comes for whatever reason. Oh, that's cleaned up, and he's got this vehicle still pretty well alive that he can still use.
Transportation. Oh, but the course is gonna burn him down.
Come in and try and do a little bit of a killing blow here on most of this stuff. Oh god, just complete saturation of fire there.
Great saturation. Gonna take quite a few losses as they try to get out of the napalm. It seems like did they manage? Yeah, did manage to knock out the CV in Echo, so they're gonna stop NATO from gaining any points. Yukazi having a Corsair out, just flying around. Seems like he forgot to tell it to target.
Actually, it wasn't killed. It was pulled back just in time. It's
Oh.
going to go right on back. And there's something really cool about Motoka and Toppo's play. They went in napalm that area, and they immediately had some infantry moving up to try and grab a forward position. So they had a timing there set up so that they could napalm, stop the advance, drop the infantry all simultaneously.
Indeed, indeed. If we notice at the bottom right side of the map, we have a lot of gazelles flying over, but the Corsairs are trying to shoot them down with their cannons. Oh god, they could actually knock out the CV and Delta.
As long as these Dragons don't clean them up, he knows it's here. Right? Like, it's not a surprise or anything. But this is also something they do every game. They open with these Blackhawks, they open with these Gazelles, and then 10-15 minute mark they'll do these helicopter all-ins trying to kill off one command. Because all these vehicles are useless right now.
Oh, they do. Are they gonna spot? Oh no. They have spotted a CV. Oh, and it does go down.
Ooh, just not a big enough a big underreaction, I should say, from Toppo and Motoka, and that's gonna cost them dearly.
They're gonna move CV from Charlie back over here. No, don't move up in the open. The gazelles are flying over. They could actually knock out the TV and Charlie if they're lucky. Oh, he's. Oh, this is a giant big race.
Oh god, he's got vision.
Oh!
2 down. Oh no.
Well, oh no.
This is doom and gloom right now for Motoka and Toppo. Bleeding +4, which is almost unheard of to be losing this
Oh, they have
right
Grizzly going down the road, as you can see.
Ooh, running into...
No, he can't knock out Free. He can't
That would be ridiculously cost effective if he's able... Like, this is an opener that hasn't... This part of it hasn't worked too well. At best, they usually get 1 command, but for them to be able to get 2, that's crazy.
That's really crazy.
There is a Zippo actually going to intercept this Grizzly and it will be able to get some reverse shots. He does know it's here. He's moving out, and the Zippo is in range. Actually, not firing on the right thing, so more than fine.
Grizzly is going to get out of there. It's quite a fast vehicle, going 100 kilometers an hour, so it will be able to get out of harm's way. He's probably going to try and fall it back into Delta. It is now all cleaned up. It does seem like Ukazi is staging some forces just outside of it. If you notice all the way up to the north, pretty much a stalemate between both forces. Lots of napalm being used as the factory is really the hot contested zone. Literally hot, it's on fire.
It is burning. Lots of trucks. You ever look at the graphics for like things that have been on fire and things that are not? Like, it's really weird.
Yeah, it is quite weird.
But this is looking relatively bad for Toppo and Motoka. They gotta do something crazy to come back. They need to kill some commands. Because they're going to go for middle right now. Yukukazi has a vehicle moving in.
Yep. A lot of infantry as well. Both sides really liking their infantry. As usual, seeming to be the high-level tier play. Especially a lot of these reserve infantry are moving up in the open. We have an A6 intruder going to knock out those TGBs in Echo.
And a big intruder hit comes now.
With 2 APCs.
Well, he kind of hit his own guys too, unfortunately.
Oh, look! If you look in Charlie, we have a Zippo just moving right through. Oh,
yeah, in range of the Grizzly. No, it's revealing itself. The gun was turned on. Can he see it? He still doesn't see it. Well, that
Right. Let me see. No, they can't see the Grizzly. No.
Gotta know it's something's there. That's a well. They have already napalmed that area, so they know it's there.
And they have that Zippo. It's just moving up. Nothing's there to stop it. It's just literally raining fire down on the enemies. There is only on 1 HP left, so it will be quite easy to knock out.
And they're trying to get these commands back in positions, trying to grab places. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they don't have Delta, they don't have Alpha. Those are pretty big bases for them to not have.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, those are reinforcing points. That's defending that bottom flank, basically.
Yeah. Seems like up north, or up to the top of the map, bit of an infantry push here from Pikuachu, and a lot of Earthmen, also moving them around on the top side of that hill to gain a bit of an uphill advantage.
As well, trying to flank the jungle. There's also another murder of gazelles flying through, trying to get to the Alpha base and do this again. Will it work?
Oh.
Have these been spotted yet? They have just been spotted, and...
Oh.
Is the Grizzly gun on? Oh my god, the Grizzly gun is on. It is firing.
And is it gonna go down? Oh, whoa!
So bad.
They need more AA. They need more AA around their flanks. I saw early on they had helicopters at OH-58. Those would probably be some really good units to invest in at the moment.
Oh, with the number of times they've been getting rickrolled by these helicopters. And I mean, it looks really bad from Motoka and Toppo. These are 2 of the best players in the community.
Yeah.
And they're just getting completely steamrolled by Yukazi and Pikachu here with just very simple stuff.
Gazelle's really been bread and butter tools of the trade. If we notice back in Bravo, we actually managed to get a lot of Herfmans into the town. I think he actually, the CV from Bravo, the Grizzly CV, managed to fall back into the forest.
Basically just in time, and you can't reinforce this area with anything new, of course, but there should be more than enough there to deal with this. If you can get one of those groups of kind of remains into the towns.
Yeah, those Herfmans are almost out of rocket ammo, so that'll be a good plus.
And also slowly pulling it out. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty brutal. It's +6 right now.
Yeah, they're doing very good at the moment, being very aggressive on all the points. I mean, they only have 1 point to capture at the moment, and that is Delta. See, like
the call to win is happening, 70%. I mean, just kind of talk up Motoka and Toppo. They defeated No Unit, they defeated WTF. Like, they had the hard route to the finals.
Yeah, indeed.
And for them to get steamrolled like this is really, it's really weird.
I think it's just Pikachu's and Yukazi's play. They just love their infantry, and they love their helicopters. That's their bread and their butter. They use them so effective and so well, and they always keep on the pressure in the places you least expect it. So they always constantly poking you and jabbing you from everywhere, and that's what makes them so effective in this game.
I'm sure eventually somebody's gonna have to study their play style and just
hmm
figure out like where these weaknesses is. Like, right now, they don't have any. Just really solid
hmm
play.
It's very solid play, very good map control. Just if you just look on the map, they have stuff everywhere, absolutely everywhere.
And they're just to kind of give you an idea. Toppo and Motoka are rallying out tanks right now
hmm
in the south of the map,
Yeah,
and
leopard twos.
they might be trying to go in for do something crazy right now.
hmm
Because in the current metagame, like there's no reason to rally in a tank at all.
They do have a point, yeah.
Like basically the first person to rally in a tank loses. It's just like, oh, you rallied in a leopard, you lose.
Because you have a lot of people like using ATGMs and infantry in forests are very good at ambushing tanks, which makes them quite vulnerable, to be honest, tanks, especially in more CQC environments where really a lot of the hotly contested zones that you want to capture are city zones all the time,
And
because
even
they're
the
very easy to
helicopters.
defend.
Like even the
hmm
helicopters in the game like really make tanks really weak. Like
hmm
looking on the map, blue NATO has like two helicopters out, and red NATO, I'm seeing three out on the map. Just kind of discourage this type of play.
hmm Because they're very fast and they can react to pushes. And like the Hind, for example, has a brilliant ATGM that will mess up any tank in a few shots. And that's what really makes tanks kind of hard to play, especially when they're out in the open like this. But it seems like his Leopard 2 is doing quite well, moving up. I think it's because the Milan 2's out of ammo in that little town.
Well, it's also out of time, it seems, as this
hmm
game will in fact come to an end.
And Yukazi and Pikachu will win runt again in the ESL final.
I mean, just like every single Pikachu Yukikaze victory, the
hmm
kill totals are not that different. They were
Yeah.
relative. If this was destruction, it'd be a much closer
hmm
game. But their positioning, they really abuse mechanics of the game with infantry.
The
So much
reserve
infantry.
infantry.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, and it was quite a good match. A very aggressive play. Motoku and Toppo playing very well, trying to adjust. I like what they did at the start with the napalm and knocking out that CV. I liked their whole intentions with that at the start, which I thought was quite cool. And
So yeah,
yeah,
that's week two.
mhm.
Um,
This has been Rangru.
and this has been Troublemaker.
Take it easy.